sir.
For now.
Like Carl said, and he didn't finish the sentence. He said it's so hard to pass here when you're on probation.
Whoa, Greg Biffle, Mark Martin in the 5 car. Mark got in the outside wall hard.
They got hung. Oh, no. More.
Here we go.
Montoya piles in.
47 car.
Edwards is in it. Keselowski misses it. And what did Harvick just do?
He tried to shoot the gap and he got clipped.
And Ambrose gets the worst of it.
Poor old Marcos. He had just gotten himself back up near the front. He was running like 13th.
But this is a product of 2 pit road speeding penalties, having to get your way back to the front because he had a top 5 race car.
Todd Parrott once famously said it, you're going to play back there with the squirrels, and
yeah,
something like that happens.
Yeah.
Mark Martin, a lot of damage to his number 5.
He and Biffle got hung together over there off the turn 2, and they couldn't get apart, and it just rode Mark right into the wall. See, watch these 2 cars, 16 and 5. They get hung together right here. Bam! Mark hit that wall hard.
And he was trying to get down to pit road, and you can see he's all the way down on the right front.
Actually going a little fast for the condition his car was in. He goes right up in front of Jeff Gordon.
Ooh.
And they just start stacking up from there.
Watch Harvick. He sees an opening right here. Shoot that gap right there, and he got clipped a little bit, but I think he's okay.
Speaking of shooting the gap, Carl Edwards, he shot the gap with that 99 car.
Logano, a lot of left side damage to his car. Watch Jeff Gordon, nowhere to go, and when he gets sideways, that stacks everything and everybody up behind him.
Boy, another guy that did a great job getting through there was the 12 car.
Yeah, Keselowski did a great job. Edwards got some damage to the front end off of the 47.
The move that Harvick made was a really pretty cool move. If you watch him, he was going to get some pretty serious damage here if he hadn't have made the move that he made. Watch him right in the middle right there, and he gets clipped in the right rear, but he fortunate that's all he got.
This is where it starts.
Mark's up
Martin outside Biffle.
And you just see right there, they're just stuck. He couldn't get off of him.
Boy, Montoya actually got a bunch of damage with that 42 car.
A bunch of guys really did an amazing job of sliding through there and not getting any damage.
They were hooked together almost.
Yeah, they got hooked together and couldn't get apart. And there goes Stewart. He was able to get around that.
Here comes Harvick.
Took a shot in the right rear, but I don't think it hurt it.
But Darrell, I think you said it. Just Mark was way too fast.
Too fast, yeah. He had the whole right side torn up, and he just couldn't hold the car down with that right front down like that.
8th caution flag of the day with 156 laps to go in Bristol. Under caution at Bristol, in numerical order, all of these cars received some damage in the crash triggered by contact between Greg Biffle and Mark Martin. Matt Yoakum is with Mark.
And back here with the 5 car now, Mark, Greg Biffle's team has passed along a message that Biffle's radio cord apparently came unhooked from his helmet, so he didn't hear a spotter. Walk us through what happened from your standpoint.
I needed to go. I hated for the GoDaddy.com guys. You know, I was a lot faster than those guys, and I was going, and it just came up, and, you know, I was on the brakes, but we were hung together when I saw he was going to shut me off, and it's just a shame. It's just a shame, man. We had a car that I really believe could contend to win. I know the 2 was leading, but we were running easy, saving our tires back there, just adjusting our stuff, and mistakes happen, but that's a real bad deal for us. You know, that was just one of those things. I needed to go. I couldn't be waiting around. I was waiting around long enough on them, and I had a fast race car and was going around the outside and just got pinned up against the wall.
And they pulled off that right front tire. They said the upper control arm was broken. Let's take it behind the wall.
Martin was the 6th place car at the time of the accident. He has now scored 33rd behind the pit wall. As is Marcus Ambrose, Regan Smith, several others under repair. David Ragan.
This is how we end up with so many cars, though, back out on the racetrack at the end of the race. You normally don't get enough damage that it puts you out. You can fix it, as you see all these teams doing, and they'll be back out there.
They'll have a little extra time because they're making repairs to the safer barrier at the exit of turn number 2.
Saw him go around here with a pickup with a couple of those styrofoam blocks are going to drop down in there. I don't think it's going to be too big of too long. Take too long. See them back here on the truck. Now there's a racer's favorite tool right there.
Big hammer.
Big hammer.
That doesn't work. Get a bigger hammer.
Get a bigger one. I said, give me a hammer.
Buckle up for fantasy racing action and take the checkered flag every week as you build your championship team while staying within a salary cap. Choose 5 drivers before the green flag waves and challenge your friends. Log on to Auto Racing Challenge on foxsports.com today. Keyword auto. 150 laps to go. And there weren't nigh as many as there was a minute ago after all the cars received damage in that incident. A little bit of hammer work among drivers trying to stay on the lead lap. You're watching NASCAR on Fox, presented by GoDaddy.com.